So my name's Kristen Wyatt. I am excited to share with you guys just a little bit about this company and really what brought myself and my husband to this company in particular, this company, but also this product line and how it's really impacted me and my family. And so I'm going to share my screen really quickly to go through some slides so you guys can actually see the products as I am talking about them. So let's see if I can get this to work. Perfect. All right. Let me do this as well. Okay, great. So anyway, like I said, my name is Kristen Wyatt. I am a mama of 2 boys now. I just had my second kiddo literally just 2 months ago. Well, almost 2 months ago, not even a full 2 months ago. I'm married to Dwayne. We've been with this company for a couple of years now. And really for us, it just started off because we wanted a way to both be present parents. I think we liked this idea of having a little bit more flexibility in our time, a little bit more flexibility with finances, not, living as paycheck to paycheck, but we were also very skeptical about this industry. I came from traditional business and then I sold my company. I owned and operated a business right out of high school, sold the company, and then went on to try, venture out into some other business ventures, was working myself to death. I mean, 60, 70 hours a week here and there. And, I would come home and open my computer and see all these people selling something, kind of spamming me online. And as much as I was like, hey, good for them, I just didn't feel like it was for me. Didn't feel like that was my style. I didn't know there were companies like this that had a different approach and I could be a little bit more genuine, authentic, if you will. But we also would talk about this concept of being able to have a little bit more flexibility of our time, having life on our terms, like it says. We'd ask who's going to be there when our kid walks for the first time, and we'd have those conversations. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. You have these ideas of being more flexible or having more financial freedom, if you will, but life happens and it's not necessarily practical, or you don't always have the capital to start something new. And so a lot of people ask me, well, how would I do that? How do I get there? Good for you, Kristen, that you've been able to do that for your family. But what about me with my set of circumstances? And so that's kind of what I want to share with you guys a little bit about, not just the products, but also this system that the company has in play that makes it so simple for somebody with a ton of stuff going on, whether it's multiple jobs, a full-time job, tons of kids, single parent, working overnight, whatever situation you find yourself in, it really is a way for you to plug in and hit play, and you don't have to be an expert or know everything off the top of your head to be able to move the needle and to actually earn a lucrative income. So it starts with choosing the right company, right? And this company, Q Sciences, it was founded in 2012, and the products were made available to different doctors and clinicians kind of through a white coat program. But in January of 2018, they launched into the network marketing space, and that number's actually increased. We've gone up 700+% since then, and it just goes to show how powerful word of mouth is. But for my husband and I, we wanted a ground floor option. We knew timing was important in this industry, so to have ground floor opportunity, but without a lot of the ground floor risks, because the products had been around already and they were scientifically validated, and we had, and it was multiple verticals and they had been around, right? So we were able to eliminate a lot of that risk. And it's really because of this gentleman. Mark Wilson's our founder, our CEO. He has had massive success. He went on to retire and just was lacking fulfillment. He wanted to be able to help people to improve the quality of their lives, to not just be, quote, living the dream, playing golf every day. He wanted to do more, even in retirement. And so he brought Jake Spencer into the picture. He's our president of the company, and they partnered together, and Jake was one who kind of spearheaded us going into this network marketing sector. And what's great about him is him and his wife have been in this industry for over a decade. They've done what I'm doing right now. And so to come from that experience, to be able to speak to how to run a home-based business was really invaluable. And they decided to go into the health and wellness space because of this gentleman. Dr. Stephen Kimberly, he was an MD, 38 plus years in practice. But when they met him, and he kind of convinced Mark Wilson to go into the health place, he was the senior editor at WebMD. So he is the gatekeeper. He makes sure all of our products are quintessential, the best of the best. And he really believes that science is always evolving and changing. So our product line, you'll see changes and enhances and evolves when science changes, kind of like technology. I mean, it's always evolving, right? So this is kind of the core combo of products that we recommend people start with. I love this combo because it includes some of our nutraceutical side, some of our full spectrum hemp, and it kind of gives you everything for optimal health. You can buy things separately, but I like it when it's bundled together. It's significantly cheaper as well. Our Q-Max vitamin here is just that, a vitamin, and you're gonna get all the nutrients you need and all the minerals you need, which I'm telling you guys now, it's like very easy to Google and find. Don't take my word for it. It doesn't matter how healthy you're eating. It doesn't matter how often you're exercising. There's too much research out there to show you that our soil is extremely depleted of nutrients and minerals. You're just not going to get everything your body needs. So we have to supplement. But unfortunately, when you go over the counter and get the Flintstones vitamin that's coated in sugar, you're not processing any of that. You're peeing out most of your money, even sometimes on the higher end quality side. But this vitamin goes through a 96-hour chelation process. And what that means is that it breaks everything down into tiny nanoparticles to where not only can your body absorb it, but it crosses the blood-brain barrier. I know I'm getting sciencey, but I say that to say it's very unique in that it helps people, even improves them, their mental health. I've read the studies done on this vitamin and the table of contents breaking down different mental health concerns, and every single person a part of this study saw improvement, kids and adults. So where do you find that in just a vitamin, you know? I thought that was really also gutsy that the company was kind of addressing something as important as mental health. Q-Align is our product that focuses on inflammation at the cellular level and digestion. Our probiotic is great because it's probiotics plus prebiotics. So you're addressing that gut health component, which is so key because it is tied to your brain, to your immune system, to all of the things. And then lastly, our Q-Fuse. So that's our full spectrum hemp oil. If you're not sure the difference between CBD and hemp, basically CBD is kind of like the flower on the plant. We didn't want to just pick the flower and make an oil out of that. We wanted to do the entire plant, including the flower. So there is CBD in the product, but it's all other cannabinoids and much bigger benefit that way. And what I love about that product is the integrity behind it. It's tested 14 times more effective than that of just like raw CBD oil because of the way that we process it. It's water soluble. It's really high absorption, about 85% into the bloodstream when most only test like 6%. And it's 7 times faster onset too. So you can feel the difference. And I know my husband felt it right away. It helped him so much with his anxious kind of attacks of feeling he would get here and there. And now it's been 2 years and he's been free from having that happen at all. So we're very, very blessed. We love that product, but we have a full suite of products too in this kind of nutritional side. The multivitamin I mentioned comes in powder form. If you don't like to swallow pills or you have kiddos, we have a hormone regulating supplement. Great for whether it's period flow, cramping, menopause, hot flashes, breakouts, all the women things. But also my husband takes it, believe it or not, because men also have hormones that need to be regulated. And there are 7 antidepressant herbs in this product that bring calm to the body. We have healthy energy drinks I could go on and on about because my husband used to drink a lot of the bad energy drinks, not healthy energy drinks, Monsters, 5-Hour Energies, all that. He's weaned off of those completely because he just drinks one of these a day. Multiple flavors, different, or that you can choose from. And I love that it's not going to give you the jitters, no crash. It's sustainable energy because it's non-synthetic and it's non-addictive. We have spray vitamins I'll tell you about in a second, and we have something to help boost your immune system as well. It's called silver. I don't know if you're familiar with colloidal silver, but our silver product is different. It's a nano silver, so it absorbs out of your system really quickly, or absorbs and then flushes out of your system really quickly, so there's no risks. And then we have our weight management line. What I love about our weight loss products is that they're great products. You know, they regulate your blood sugar, speed up your metabolism, help you block carbs, metabolize fat, helping with bloating, meal replacement shakes, I could go on and on, but we don't just stop there. You know, we have these monthly challenge groups that help people go through a detox period, help people with the mindset side of it, help people with recipes and meal plans and workouts from beginner through advanced, even like a restaurant eating out guide with all these restaurants from all over the country. I mean, we recognize, I think, that this company, which I find to be really unique, that there's no such thing as a magic pill. It's just not there. It doesn't exist. And we want to help people do it the right way so that the results stick. And I'm seeing people, even just within their first 30 days of in these challenge groups, seeing huge results. My friend Heather just earned $1,500 from her results, and they're giving away a ton of money, and it just makes it fun with the accountability and all. So these are the sprays I was telling you about. Whether it's you, your kids, whatever, you spray them under your tongue. They taste like spearmint, really high quality. And because they hit underneath the tongue, they absorb into the bloodstream fast. Vitamin C, vitamin D, fully methylated B12. And then everyone's favorite is the sleep spray because it knocks you out, helps you stay asleep all night. And then to talk a little bit more about our hemp products, we do have a really extensive line in our hemp side. But like I mentioned before, you're probably seeing this pop up a lot, right? And people care now about quality, the absorption, how fast they're going to feel it. Are they really getting their bang for their buck at all? And it's because the trends, whether it's Rolling Stone, Market Watch, Inc. magazine, Forbes magazine, they're all predicting the same type of trend, which is that this is going to surpass over $20 billion over in the next couple of years. It's only a couple billion right now. And so people want a piece of the pie and they want it now, and they're not doing things necessarily with integrity. So for us, it was important that we get in on the hemp space, that I didn't want to miss this wave and regret it later, but I wanted to make sure it was done right so that this company would be one of the ones left standing when a lot of those companies maybe brushed away after a couple of years, right? And we were recently recognized as the third fastest growing CBD company globally. And a lot of it, again, just has to do with that technology and how unique it is and how quickly you feel it. And, the high quality of the absorption, it's key. So this is where a lot of people start. That way you can do an oil and a topical product together. The oil comes in lots of different flavors. So you can try different ones, but we have a full suite in hemp as well. Our oil comes in 3 different strengths. We're actually one of the only companies in the world right now with a 3,000 effective milligram hemp oil. It's about twice as much as what most people are getting. And so for people that need that extra strength, we also have a healing gel that's great for cuts, burns, bug bites, things like that. We even have one for pets. And I think that's huge because people don't realize that pets suffer the same way we do in a lot of ways, whether it be anxiety or trauma or recovering from a surgery or recovering from giving birth. I know because I just did it 2 months ago. Even separation anxiety or storm anxiety, and having a natural alternative that helps with their anxiety and calms them and helps to speed up recovery and healing is huge. And then we have one for sleep too. So again, if sleep is an issue for you, I think it's probably one of the top 5 concerns people deal with, from mental health, weight loss, energy, but sleep is a big one, right? And we all need a good night's rest. And so we have lots of options for you if you struggle with that. And we have more topical options too. The 2 creams we have, one of them kind of has a cooling effect, one of them doesn't. And we have roller balls too for pain, for relaxing, for immunity boosting. Lots of options if you don't want to take it sublingually. So it's really just a matter of kind of where you see yourself. As it says, if you're thinking of this along the lines of a customer, just try it for $10 a year. Pay $10 a year, you get my wholesale pricing, and you can try some things out, money back guarantee. So you can try it for 30 days. If you don't like it, get a full refund, no questions asked, but lots of support. You even get, there's a referral program and rewards that you can earn too. So you have an option to earn free products yourself, even not working the business at all. And then for those of you guys that are looking at this from a business perspective, for me, I wanted to make sure that not only could I get my own investment back pretty quickly, because I think that's important with this type of industry. I know in my traditional business, it could be years, right, till you get your investment back. But with this kind of thing, it needed to be quick turnaround. But I wanted to be able to help other people to do that too. So to help people come in at $40 for an entire year, to have an international business that you could literally run from your phone. You get your own e-commerce website, your own back office to run and manage your business. The tax benefits are crazy for a home-based business because there's so many write-offs, but really it boiled down to this. We needed something that could help us kind of duplicate ourselves, to teach people to do what we have done, to not just let it stop with me and then no one else have success. And so we bring people in, onboard you, train you, we're accessible to mentor, to lock arms with you. And like I mentioned earlier, it's that plug and play type of option that you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to know everything before you're able to kind of move the needle and start turning a profit. So we pay out 4 different ways. And I know this is a lot of information. I'm happy. I'd be honored to have just like a one-on-one conversation with you or with your friend that invited you to answer some of these questions you might have and just speak candidly about what options we have and what would be best for you. But you can make commission from getting customers purchasing product from you. You make commission from people joining you in the business. There's rank up bonuses and incentives. And then we have our financial freedom movement where they actually put money toward a debt of your choice or toward a qualified retirement account. So no car program or hype incentives here. We want to focus on your long-term wealth. Now, this is a snapshot just to kind of wrap up here of our compensation plan. And I know a lot of these numbers are going to just blur together and not make a lot of sense. So I circled where I want to draw your attention to, which is our fast start bonuses. It's important, again, like I mentioned, for people to be able to come in at that $40 investment plus whatever products they want to buy at wholesale, to be able to make that their one and only purchase of products because they can get their products free as quickly as the next month, but to also then start turning a profit and getting their investment back and beyond by getting these weekly checks right out of the gate. People can quite literally today expose people to this and get a weekly check as quickly as next Friday. And to have that kind of cash flow option is extremely invaluable, especially in the climate we're in right now. And they just kind of upped the ante too with the summer cash promotion that adds even more onto those bonuses. So I'm going to end here. I mentioned our financial freedom movement, how they put money towards your debt, toward a retirement account, but I didn't mention that from day one, literally today, if you decided to partner with us on the business side, you get access to free professional financial coaching. And what that means is that they will train you on anything you need to get your financial home in order. Taxes, debt consolidation, credit repair, insurance plans, making sure you're covered, savings plans, whatever you need to lift that financial pressure we sometimes feel to help you, and then earn money through this as a plan B, get a savings plan that you can stick to. And they want to help you focus again on this long-term wealth, not just the quick and easy, look at me in my car, just to try to get people to join you. We're not about that. We want people to be smart with the money that we help them to earn so that this really is a smart business investment long-term. So here's the deal. I appreciate you guys hopping on. I know you're taking time away from your family to give this a watch, but whether you want to go the ambassador route, we can get you into the system, teach you, onboard you, get you turning a profit quickly. But if that's not for you, no pressure. I am not here to convince anyone. We only want to partner with people that are really looking for that second stream of income and want to do this with us. Otherwise, just be a customer. Support the friend that sent you this or invited you, and try a product out, see what you think. And of course, you can always get your money back if you don't end up liking it. We have less than a half of a 1% return rate right now. So it doesn't happen often, but I like having that option because it eliminates some of the risk. So thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you again. Hopefully I will get to talk to some of you guys even in person one day, but feel free to reach out if you have any questions or anything from here. Thanks guys. Have a good night. Bye everyone.